Right, let's move on to our penultimate game, and let's go to Ibrox, because Rangers have now cut the gap at the top, meaning that if they win their game in hand, they will go level with Celtic, although Celtic do still have a better goal difference. But I'd just like to kick off our chat about this game by reading the stats from it. So I'll go through Rangers and I'll go through Livingston. So Rangers, 32 shots, 8 on target, 77% possession, 695 passes, 88 passing accuracy, 9 fouls, 0 red cards, yellow cards, there was none in the game at all. 1 offside, 14 corners. Livingston, shots, 0. Shots on target, 0. Possession, 23%. Passes, 224. Passing accuracy, 57. Fouls, 6. They had less fouls than Rangers. Red cards, 0. Yellow cards, 0. Offsides, 0. And corners, 0. Weren't you even trying Livingston?
I would like to laugh at Livingston, but if you look at the halftime stats in the Hibs St game, then I'm in no position to. It wasn't a million miles away from that. There was certainly no shots on goal in the first half, and St Mirren had scored 3 goals. So, and at least Livingston were playing Rangers. So,
yeah, I don't know. Like Livy, from a Livy point of view, they are just done. They really just seem like, I mean, I know it's hard to go into Ibrox, you're in a terrible run. You did manage to get a result in midweek against County. It's not the result you wanted. You really need a victory, but the fact that you fought back, got the 2-2 draw, you really want to be playing an opponent that's not Rangers at Ibrox or Rangers or Celtic anywhere, really. Give you anybody else that gives you, a puncher's chance at getting something and building a little bit of momentum.
They looked all right in that County game. They created a lot. For the first time, I know County are shit as well, but they just created a lot of chances, and they were unfortunate not to get. And you think there's something to build momentum from there, and then it's like, oh, Rangers at Ibrox. Oh, well.
Yeah, aye. But still, you would expect them to put up more of a fight than that. Jesus,
of course.
It's
bad. Of course. Because even with Rangers, like, I don't think, like, Jack, for example, they didn't need to play Jack and Lundstrom, but I think they just looked at it as a game to get Jack some minutes in his legs. Yeah. I think it's no matter what we do here, we will win. There's no way of not winning this match. So we might as well get Jack in there and get him going, because as you see, Livingston had so little fight that they're not even fucking fouling anyone. So they can't even get injured.
Like, to be fair, there is a good degree of luck about the opening 2 goals. And so if you're Livy, that's one thing you can maybe point to and say, like, this could have been better for us. Like, Silva's shot is headed for the corner flag, it looks like, before it takes the deflection and goes in. And it's a foul. And why VAR is not calling that a foul. Like, yeah, we've talked about VAR far too much, and it's complete fucking pointlessness. And there's just the latest in must be about 100 examples in Scottish football alone by now. And then Matondo's one. He tried a few speculative efforts in this game. None of them were particularly good, but this one was a bit better. But it did take a big deflection that they helped on its way in the back of net. Good goal for the third, and Rangers could have scored more. With Silva could have getting his first goal, starting to look a bit lively. Look, he's getting a bit settled, and Oscar Cortez looking kind of like an old school winger down that left as well. Like, looking to just take on his man and get a ball in the box. Always nice to see somebody like that, but. Don't know much else to say about this game. Completely one-sided stuff.
Yeah, I think Fabio Silva looked like a really, really clever signing from Rangers. He's got obviously really high quality, but it's the style of player he is. He's very good at taking the ball in tight areas. He's very good at sort of one-touch passing, tidy little flicks. So once everyone gets up to speed around him and they can gel a bit, that's exactly the type of player Rangers need to have in there. They play against extremely deep defenses all the time. So a forward with that intelligence level, that touch and ability. And you saw it with the little, when he flicked it up and he tried to score on the turn with the scissor kick.
Yeah.
That went wide. Rangers need imaginative players in there because it can get so congested. So I think he's going to end up looking like a really, really clever signing. And also, Dessers is starting to come onto a game. He's been much better. But this allows to alleviate the strain on Dessers, where it's not, you are the main number 9, you must score all the time. And it means that they can use him in and out and sort of play Dessers into being. It might give them the space to turn Dessers into the go-to guy. If you keep on banging at stuff, even like I mentioned with Rory Whittaker earlier, it can be the same thing. I know he's not a 6-year-old boy, Dessers, but coming in, big club, high expectation, that can kill someone over time. I mean, it did to Lammers. That's exactly what happened. And that the same thing could happen, but this protects that. It protects that.
If Lammers not just rubbish.
But Dessers, it protects the long-term investment of him as a player, and it buys him a little bit of time where they don't have to constantly chuck him out, maybe when he's not feeling at his best. So I think Silva will end up being like a really, really quite cute bit of business for Rangers in that window.